Hello, Terrace Christian Reformed Church family. I hope and pray that you are well and safe. Just checking in today with a few things. First of all, we were very grateful to be able to join together virtually in worship this past Sunday. And a few things going on this week, including an effort to host an online prayer gathering on Wednesday. There's details about that in this very email. I wanted to share this morning a verse with you from 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Paul writes, "Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, stand firm. Let nothing move you. Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain." Your labor in the Lord is not in vain. I was thinking that a few years ago I took this personality psychological assessment called the Berkman. And one of the things it indicated to me was the need that I have to do things that matter, that make a difference. That's important to me, and I suspect it's important to you as well. But that also means maybe the flip side is true, and that is that, if I can't see the point of something, right, then I can get a little bit cynical, maybe even cranky, as hard as that might be to believe. That is to say that I'm not very fun to be around if I feel like what I'm doing is just kind of spinning my wheels. It's not good for me. Now, there are some things that we're doing right now where we can't see the immediate effects, right? Whether it's hand washing or social distancing, but we're persistent in these good things because we know that they do matter. That what's unseen, what goes unnoticed even, matters. We especially think of that for vulnerable people with pre-existing health conditions, right? That these matters are actually life and death matters. Now, Christians shouldn't be surprised that unseen, unheralded, behind-the-scene things matter, right? We take our cue from the life, death, resurrection of Jesus Christ. And in doing so, we aim to love well, even when it goes unnoticed. And we aim to do the right thing, even when no one is watching. And we aim for a long obedience in the same direction, even when we don't see the immediate results. I found it sometimes difficult these days to know exactly how to minister. So how do I do pastoral care when I shouldn't be visiting elderly folks? Or how can I encourage the sick and the shut-ins when I can't go to Mills Memorial Hospital or Terrace View Lodge? Or how can I meet with ministry leaders while practicing social distancing? Or how can I plan when I don't know the future? And when I think about these things, I hear the echo of 1 Corinthians 15 in my ears. These words that Paul says, "Always give yourselves fully to the work of the Lord, because you know that your labor in the Lord is not in vain." Your labor is not in vain. And Henry Nouwen had this to say: "We can continue, even when the odds are against us and we recognize that we are not solving the very problems we are tackling. This kind of work brings home to us that we are hardly saviors of the world. And it can also make us into people of perseverance and prayer." So I invite you to listen to the song by Wendell Kimbrough, which is linked below. We've sung it in church before. "Your labor is not in vain." And I hope it's an encouragement. Here's one of the verses. "The houses you labored to build will finally with laughter and joy be filled. The serpent that hurts and destroys will be killed, and all that is broken be healed. Your labor is not in vain." God's peace be with you.